guys, it is Thursday night, Thursday evening, and I tried my best to fully finish this clock. I know I told you about this box. I did it. I painted it with red and even attached this clock mechanism here, but it turns out that the box is too thick. So if it's too thick, it won't work. It didn't work. It didn't work because something, the mechanism here, the hands is too close to the surface of the cross stitch stitch that it won't turn. The second hand will turn, but the rest won't. So this is a failure. So I went to Walmart and I bought this $5 wall clock. I picked this color because of that barn door, and there's a gap between the cross stitch piece and this edge here. So I thought I put cording around this natural cord and this red, but I didn't do a good job here because they unravel as soon as I cut them. They unraveled, and I thought I left the other end with tape on it, but I don't want to put I don't want to put another tape on the other end. I tried to do it, but working with hot glue, you don't really have the freedom. It's like you have to do it, and when it's already glued, then it's hard for you to fix it. So that's how it looks. It's so messy. I can't put anything in on that, though. I don't know if I can fix it though, but that's something that I have to live with. As long as the clock is working, I did not put the battery on it yet, but I tested it and it looks like it works. And I looked at underneath and it looks like there's a millimeter kind of 2 or 3 millimeter distance from the clock hand and the surface of this project, which will work, I think. So except for that bad job here, which I don't know how to fix it, everything looks okay. And I thought about painting, but I don't want to see the rough edges of the cross stitch piece. So the cording covered the edge, but they just unravel, and I don't know how to fix it with a hot glue or something. But it's too late to fix it now. The important thing is I'll assemble this one and then put this on the wall. Then I have a cross stitch wall clock. So hopefully I will set it tonight before I go to bed and check it tomorrow if I have the same time, if the time is working, the clock mechanism is working. So we'll see. If not, then it's another failure and I'm wasted. Not just, this is around $2 and this is $5, and I wasted also the clock mechanism here because I glued that and I couldn't remove it. But then I'm going to use this on my other projects. I can just cover a project on this, but I don't know how to remove that though. But this is not completely a waste. I can still use this for another project. But that's it, guys. See you next time. So here it is, guys. I've put them together. I kept the glass back so that it's protected. I can still see that mess there, but wish I can fix it. Didn't do a good job. But yeah, the clock is running. I still have to change the time, set the time, and let's check tomorrow if the time is correct. So this is still under observation. I closed it and opened it back up many times because every time, for the fourth time, the second hand clock, how you say that? The one that moves, this one is not moving every time I close the clock, and I realized that I pushed it too hard. So if you decide to cross stitch a wall clock. Here's the tip for you. If possible, do not use fabric. Use a perforated paper or plastic canvas, plastic Ada. I use Ada on this one. I don't recommend using fabric though, because for some reason it's difficult to assemble it as a clock. It's easier if it's perforated paper or plastic Ada, because they're stiff. That I think they are more thinner, but I'm not sure about it. Maybe the perforated paper, but I'm not sure about the plastic. But the plastic is stiff and it's easy to work with when you fully finished it. Also, trying to avoid the glare, for the clock mechanism, don't push it. You have to be very careful. You have to think, if you dismantle a clock like I did, this is a $5 Walmart clock. If you dismantle it, take a picture of, you don't want to interchange the hands. And then I think you have to push hard this minute hand, and no, push hard the hour hand, and because, or else it will just, you have to push it hard. It depends on the clock actually, so you have to be very careful not to bend them. And then the hand for the seconds, don't push it too hard or else it will not turn like that. That was my mistake. My first mistake was the hourly. I didn't push it too hard, so it was just swaying every time I moved the clock. It was loose. So this was, to close this is you have to screw it, and there are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, mini screws, to close this wall clock. So it's really pain in the bum that I had to do it, close it, and it's not working, open it back again 5 times. The 6th time is the charm. And if you can invest small tools, because the screws are very small, if you have those tools, then perfect. I'm going to set the time for this. It's already 12:30, and we'll check tomorrow if I wake up and compare the time on my Fitbit. If it's correct, then it works. If not, then this is just gonna be a display clock and not a working clock. Hold on. So before fixing the time, let me put this on the wall first. Oh my god. So there it is, guys. I can still see that mistake there. Oh, can't really. Didn't even clean it up. All the glue works and stuff. It's okay. I just have to deal with it. But we'll see if it works. I'm going to change it to 12:30 and check it back again tomorrow. My cross stitch wall clock. Morning, guys. It is the following day, and I checked this clock, and it looks like it stopped somewhere. It is 8 o'clock this morning right now, and it's still at 7, so it stopped for an hour. I don't know. I guess I would have to trust this clock, but I have to adjust it now and see it again later. But looks like it stopped somewhere. Oh boy. Oh well. That's it, guys. That's all I have for you for this video, all about the clock. See you again in my next video. Bye.